Good morning, Unity San Antonio. How's everyone doing this morning? Okay, there's a few people awake. I know it's a little gloomy this morning, but let's go ahead and open up with some music together.
You are welcome here. 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 Our arms are wide open. There's room for everyone. Wherever you go and wherever you're from, you are home. You are welcome here. 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 Whatever you've been through, you found us somehow. Wherever you are on your journey now, you are home. You are welcome here. 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 We 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 are welcome here. I am 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 welcome here. You are 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 welcome here.
Good morning. Welcome. My name's Tammy Carrillo. I'm the youth ministry director. I'll get it out. At Unity of San Antonio. I'd like to invite all the kids and teens to come up and join me, please, while I tell you what we're going to do. Every Sunday, we welcome and bless our youth with a youth candle lighting ritual. We open with a call and response that allows us to affirm the truth of our youth and for our youth to affirm that truth for themselves. Your words are going to be on the screen, and then the youth will respond by claiming an I am statement. And I have a helper. All right, let's start. God is life.
I am light. God is light. I am light. God is joy. I am joy. God is love. I am love. God is beauty. I am beauty.
it free. Lay it down on the altar of love.
Good morning, everyone. We're using a different mic today because the one over my ear is not cooperating for our live stream audio. So thank you for your patience as we use a little different technology and just a little bit of back and forth thing. So I'd like to start off by saying, isn't it a beautiful day? Yes. We got rain gently falling and thunder rolling in the background, but the air is crisp and cool, which you've all been waiting for. Yeah, me, I love the 100-degree weather, so but I can't put on a sweater, so yes. So I just wondered if each of you pause on your way in this morning to enjoy, savor, or allow a smell of gratitude for this wet, wonderful day. If you didn't, no worries. Now's your chance. So let us enter into a sacred time of gratitude together this morning by taking a moment to pause. Pause to allow ourselves to settle into this moment and to just be aware of being. And we can do that simply by allowing our eyes to gently close. And in doing so, we settle into that world within, that world where no lines are drawn, no boundaries or edges exist, where we are all one. In the midst of the hustle and bustle of holiday preparation, let us create this place of pause. And in this place of awareness of our beingness, let's breathe in gratitude. Embrace it and pull it in and let it permeate you to your very core. Gratitude for our bounty, for the love of friends and family, both two-legged, four-legged, and bird-legged. Gratitude for our community here at Unity of San Antonio. Gratitude for the opportunities and challenges that call us into a deeper relationship with the divine. And gratitude for the truth that in order for us to give, we must have already received. We must have that which we would give away. Let us be grateful for that. As we sit in this place of beingness, filling with gratitude, notice the love that gratitude automatically brings with it. Gratitude and love. Gratitude and sweetness. And as it fills you, receive it with the grace that it comes with. And then allow it to flow out, serving to bless the world around us. And as we let this be so, it is so. And so it is.
Lay it down, set it free. Let my heart rest and let it be. Lay it down, set it free. Lay it down on the altar of love. Gonna lay it all down, lay it down, lay it down. Set it free, oh, set it free. Heart rest and let it be. Lay it down, oh, lay it on down. Set it free, set it free. Lay it down on the altar of down. Gonna lay it all down, lay it down, lay it down. Set it free, oh, set it free. Let my heart rest and let it be. Lay it down, gonna lay it all down. Set it free, oh, set it free. Lay it down on the altar of love. Lay it down on the altar of love.
Good morning. My name is Gary, and it's my great pleasure to be your celebration host today. Welcome to Unity of San Antonio, and welcome to those who are here online with us this morning. Those of you who... Wait a minute. I'm in the wrong place. Oh, those of you who are in our sanctuary, would you greet those who are here with us online by waving at the camera? There you go. Thank you. Welcome. We're so glad that you're with us this morning. Unity of San Antonio is a loving, inclusive, spiritual community. We honor the universal truths in all religions and respect each person's chosen spiritual path. We offer practical tools to help people of all faiths and from all walks of life apply universal spiritual principles so that you might live a happier, more fulfilling life. We believe that each of us are a unique expression of the divine, and we support you in unfolding your spiritual potential to its fullest. Whoever you are, and wherever you are on your spiritual path, we welcome you with open arms and hearts. Unity is founded on what we call affirmative prayer. In affirmative prayer, you pray from a high consciousness, knowing the highest truth of you. If you would like a trained prayer chaplain to see a higher possibility for you, please feel free to fill out one of the prayer intention slips that you can find in the seat pocket in front of you and place it in the offering basket later in the service. They're also available to pray with you in person after our service today. If you are online, please go to the prayer link on our website and fill out the online prayer request form. All prayers are kept in the highest confidence. If you'd like a prayer chaplain to call you, please leave your phone number on either the paper or the online form. Our prayer chaplains are in service to you this morning, holding a space of high consciousness. Prayer chaplains, if you would, please stand up so everyone can see you and know who you are. Thanks, Donna. Thanks, Karen. Every Sunday, we like to reacquaint ourselves with why we do what we do by affirming our purpose statement. Please join me in saying together, through the pursuit of truth in both the seen and unseen, we are a catalyst for fostering a loving and authentic spiritual community rooted in belonging, acceptance, and peace. And now, if you would, please welcome Sally and Gloria to the platform for some special announcements.
Hello. I am talking about the, I didn't write up, I don't know why, I didn't write up anything, so sorry if I stutter through this. But in regards to the gift bags that we're making, the blessing bags, for the women's shelter, we are going to, I forgot them today because it's just one of those mornings, but we have tags that we're going to make. I'm going to bring them on Wednesday, and we'll have them until the bags are completed to be delivered. But we're going to have them available for people to write a short little affirmation, because I just thought it'd be nice to have a handwritten little boost of morale to add to them. So, it can say anything that you want it to say, but, just something that might lift someone's spirits. In addition to basic necessities, they need a little bit of love added to it. So I will have those here on Wednesday. I apologize for not remembering them this morning, but I think it would be really fun, and there's one for as many as you want to do. So thank you.
Morning. If by chance you have any, box pasta, some rice, some soup, we would love, love, love for the next 4 weeks if you could bring it to the cafe, to the big red barrels. We're going to find so many families that truly need them. I just would love for us to show our San Antonio community the way we know how to show the community kindness. So I thank you in advance for all your love and canned goods.
Thanks, y'all. We offer a variety of events, classes, groups, and workshops outside of Sunday morning to help you embody these teachings, connect with others, and have fun. Our holiday choir is underway. If you'd like to sing, please see Sally or Heather after service or sign up in the community cafe. I like to sing, but nobody likes to hear me, so I won't be touching base with either of them. WOWSA, which stands for Women of Unity of San Antonio, will meet December the 6th from 11 to 1 p.m. This is a sacred community where women gather to connect on a deeper level, listen with open hearts, and support one another in a safe and loving environment. All women seeking meaningful connections are welcome. Later the same day, our youth and family ministry will be hosting a parents' afternoon out on December the 6th from 3 to 6 p.m. Drop off your kids and use the time to do some holiday shopping or stay enjoying the fun activities. We'll be watching the movie The Grinch, one of my favorites, cookie decorating and stringing popcorn with pizza served for dinner. So we hope you'll join us for that. And please plan to join us for our special holiday services. Thanksgiving Eve gratitude service, followed by pie, and our inspiration and family-friendly Christmas Eve candle lighting service on, Christmas Eve. And newsflash update, we've just been told that Santa will be making a special appearance on Christmas Eve with a very special gift for good boys and girls. I'm looking around to see who's been a good boy and girl. We have several outreach programs this year, sharing the energy of generosity with our greater San Antonio community. Let's nourish and uplift these families with our love and generosity. Gloria mentioned our first one. We've also been collecting travel-size toiletries for blessings bags that will be delivered to the battered women's and children's shelter in San Antonio. If you'd like to participate in this initiative, please hit up your local dollar store and drop items to the office. And finally, starting next Sunday, we will launch our Giving Tree, which will supply underserved youth in San Antonio. Our youth have created gift request bags, which you'll find hanging from the tabletop holiday tree in the community cafe. You can grab an ornament tag and purchase the gift on the tag and drop it by the office on or before December the 14th. We will then drop the gifts to the Blue Santa program, who will distribute them. The Blue Santa program serves as many as 8,000 families a year. We also have lots of regular ongoing events, as you can see on the screen behind me. To learn more about all of our offerings, head to the events page of our website. We also offer paper sign-ups in the community cafe. Look for the events clipboard. Registering either on paper or online helps our facilitators know who to expect and allows them to inform you of any unexpected changes. As you came in this morning, you were offered a red, yellow, or green sticker to wear. This is a respectful way for us to be mindful of our different boundaries. Green stickers are the huggers. Yellow prefers a handshake or an elbow bump, and red simply adores a good morning or a namaste. Please show your love and respect for each other by checking and honoring color stickers. Finally, make a point of saying hello to someone new to you. And now feel free to stand and say hello to one another.
hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. For it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you understand. We all need somebody to lean on. If there is a load you have to bear that you can't carry, I'm right up the road. I'll share your load if you just call me. Just call me. Call me. Call me. Call me. Call me. Call me.
Good morning. As you can see, we are being very creative with mics this morning. We have a growing audience online, and so we're trying to make sure that everybody can hear us, both in our physical sanctuary and in our, what I like to call our online sanctuary. Mind if I put this on the floor? So good morning. You know, that song reminds me of, can you hear me? I'm not used to this, so thank you. The song reminds me of being in community, that this is a place where you can come, whether you're feeling fantastic or whether you're kind of down in the dumps. You can come here and you will find support and love and upliftment, and we will see the highest truth of you. So, isn't that a great place to belong to? Yeah. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Reverend Nina Clark, and I am the minister here at Unity of San Antonio. And as I like to say every Sunday, I am so deeply honored to be able to spend this time with you. Sundays are literally my favorite day of the week. And as I like to say, because this is the only day I get to see you. So this is marvelous. I love it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for getting here through the rain and the thunder and the lightning, all of that. And I'd like to extend my own personal welcome to any of you who might be new here with us today. We're so glad that you found us, and we'd like you to know that you are welcome in every activity that we offer. We have small groups, classes, and workshops of all kinds, and social hour every Sunday, and you are welcome in every little bit of it. And on a particular Sunday morning, if you feel like coming to church, but you're not quite awake, and you don't feel like you really want to talk to anybody, and no, you really are not ready to hug anybody or to be enthusiastically hugged by all of everybody here, you can actually come and go hang out in our community cafe, have a cup of coffee, have a little munchie, and watch on our live stream, and then you'll be all ready for when everyone lets out and runs over there to hug you. So, all right. So, most of us were taught that gratitude is a spontaneous response. It's a spontaneous feeling that arises in response to something happening in our lives that we deem good or that we like or enjoy. And often it was something that stood out against the backdrop of an ordinary day. Someone gave us a gift or took us to dinner, or we got a raise at work, a job offer, a surprise, or a stranger buying us a cup of coffee in line. Or we would be grateful for something bad that didn't happen to us. And we would say things like, count your blessings. And so we would unknowingly be waiting for something we deemed good to happen or for something bad not to happen in order to feel grateful. And I'm sure if you're like me or many of whom I know, that even during some of the times that we were expected to be grateful, like sitting down to dinner and saying grace, or for that delightfully too bright yellow outfit knitted for us by some overzealous and creative great aunt, we weren't really grateful. We took things like dinner, a steady roof over our heads, and a generous great aunt for granted. It was just the way things were. Most of us weren't raised to wake up every morning or to move through our days or to close our eyes at night being grateful for all that had transpired during the day. But we don't have to wait for something good to happen to us so that we can experience that spontaneous rush of gratitude. Instead, like awe that we talked about last week, we can choose to be grateful without an external prompt. Poet Sage Cohen writes, choosing gratitude doesn't just help us to transcend our bad fortune, it helps us to navigate our good fortune. Choosing gratitude doesn't just help us to transcend our bad fortune, it also helps us to integrate our good fortune. And I'm sure that many of us either currently have or have had in the past a gratitude practice, or perhaps we've dabbled with an off and on gratitude practice. A gratitude practice is about choosing to be grateful rather than waiting for things to happen so that we can then be grateful or for something, for whatever that is, for that something or other. I've had a gratitude partner since August of 2017 who keeps me honest and consistent with my practice, and I highly recommend it if you don't have one. When I was first introduced to the idea of a gratitude practice, the facilitator instructed our group to make a list of 10 things in our lives that we were grateful for, and we were to do this every night before bed. And the first few days were easy, although they kind of read like a list of my belongings. My children, my friends, my health, my pets, my garden, my pillow, my bed, my home, my dinner, my car. And while I was truly grateful for all of those things, it didn't take long for me to run out of things to list. And to be honest, on most days, listing things after a while really didn't generate much of that feeling of gratitude. I knew I was grateful for what I had, but at some point I was regurgitating the same items over and over again, and the activity of listing things over time left me feeling with kind of a hollow feeling inside. And so it wasn't long before I abandoned the practice. And then I discovered an answer for what was missing for me in this practice in, of all places, a children's book. One of the many wonderful things about being a parent, and you can do this even if you're not, is having a fantastic excuse to read loads of children and YA fiction. Many a truth has been told at the hand of fiction. And the book that took gratitude to a new level for me was called Time Stops for No Mouse by Michael Hoy. And in it, the main character, Hermux Tantamuk, a mild-mannered watchmaker mouse, finds himself embroiled in a messy escapade that takes him way out of his comfort zone. In an effort to help Hermux, his dear friend, also a mouse, Mirren Centril, gives him a notebook and asks him to write down what he sees in the world that he finds beautiful. By doing so, she was convinced that he would discover some lovely truths about himself. And at first, Hermux struggles because he feels he has no sense of beauty. His words either seem superfluous or like they belong to someone else. He's trying to impress his journal. He tries a couple of entries, but then crosses them out. And as he sits with his blank page of the notebook staring back at him, Hermix thinks that, other than attending the opera, it really was just an ordinary day. But the more he sat, he realized that in spite of it being an ordinary day, something in him had changed. And so putting his pen to paper, what emerged began with, "Thank you." And his first entry was not unlike my own first entry. It listed friends and even a pillow, but the difference was in the detail. Cotton sheets and soft pillows and apple juice. Later in the book, Hermix penned the following: "Thank you for unexpected surprises. Thank you for airmail, sandwiches, and honey fizz, for scary news and narrow escapes and trolleys and shopping bags. Thank you for peculiar neighbors and snoopy reporters, and for a safe place to lay my head at night." And the final entry in his journal was, "Thank you for hope, for lights in windows, for finding the way home. Thank you for the scent of fresh mown hay, for moonlit rivers and apple orchards and foggy drives. Thank you for donuts and locks on doors." Hermix discovered gratitude for both the things we would expect to be grateful for, friends, a safe place to rest his head, and lovely gifts and pleasurable experiences, and for the unexpected, mousetraps, rascals, skeptical and unhelpful policemen, for broken rules, and even for danger. And this changed my gratitude practice. I began to look more closely at the little details of my day, grateful for the help of a clerk in a store, grateful for the kindness and competence of a customer service rep, grateful for the trust that a friend had in me as she shared a difficult time in her life, grateful for the dust motes that twist in the air in the afternoon light, grateful for my daughter bursting through the door with her news of the day, grateful for laughing with my son. And when those things had happened during the course of my day, I realized I had had a fleeting sense of gratitude before I began this new changed gratitude practice. But because I didn't pause and bracket it, I would forget about it by day's end and feel like I had nothing to write. And in this way, I learned that presence and gratitude are intertwined. When we pause, each time we experience even the smallest gratitude, we imbue it with presence. And when we sit for our gratitude practice, we can string these pearls together and see how our day was filled with things to be grateful for. And I realized that's how I hold what happens to me. It's how I hold what happens to me and how I hold what I have that matters. And when I pay attention to the smaller details of what unfolds in my life, I find myself both more present and overwhelmed with both awe and gratitude. And like awe, which we talked about last week, gratitude is not a thing we received, nor is it somewhere out there floating around. Gratitude is in us, and we can choose it or not. And even so, there are times when I have to cast my net a little wider than the experiences of my day. And so I might begin by pausing to acknowledge the astonishing miracle of my own existence. The fact that I am aware of being alive. The fact that I am a breathing, seeing, hearing, and having a life on this tiny little rock, spinning in the universe around a little bit bigger rock that is incomprehensibly infinite. And we're not alone on this tiny little rock. We're joined by giraffes and butterflies and dolphins and orchids and trees and oceans and people of every shape and color. And we can hear music and see or create works of art. We get to fall in love and hear the laughter of children and listen to music and smell fresh baked bread. And we get to snuggle. And as I cast my net wide, I scoop up things to be grateful for that are closer to home. I think back to the meals I had during the day, and I remember that I had the privilege of that meal through the efforts of many. Those who grew and harvested and delivered that food, let alone the miracle of edibles pouring forth from the earth. And I remember that I am profoundly blessed to savor a plate or a bowl of this bodily sustenance. Vietnamese Zen master Thich Nhat Hanh said, "In this plate of food, I see the entire universe supporting my existence." Others have made our clothes, thank goodness. Built the cars we drive and the buses we ride in and the roads they move on and the airplanes they fly in. When I slow down to truly let this in, I am suddenly overwhelmed, and sometimes tearfully so, with all that conspired to be in support of this amazing life that I have the privilege of leading. And even with all that, there are still times when I struggle with gratitude. Those times when life seems to have thrown me a curveball. Any of you know those times? When you feel like you've been slapped with a wet fish. When every button in your body feels like it's been stomped on. When you find yourself in the fire, having only just climbed out of the pot. Anyone familiar with those times? Oh, yeah. No, somebody said no. When I can't seem to pull my mind away from a situation or a challenge or the weight of whatever I feel like I'm struggling with, I can say the words, but I can't seem to cultivate the feeling. Anyone ever been there? My heart just doesn't want to open. But then I realized I can be grateful that I have a lower lip to stick out and pout with. I can choose to be grateful that my buttons are all the way lit up, because my lit up buttons are letting me know that old patterns buried deep down are still there, creating a smaller world than the one I want to live in. And discovering those patterns is an opportunity for me to get free. And I can be grateful for that. And so even in those times, we can still choose gratitude. And when we choose gratitude, we are choosing to be more present and to have more presence. And the more presence we have, the richer and fuller our lives become. Choosing gratitude doesn't just help us transcend bad fortune, it also helps us to integrate our good fortune. Would you share a time of reflection with me? Allow your body to make itself comfortable wherever you are, sitting in a chair here in their sanctuary or whatever you're sitting on or reclining on online, on your online sanctuary. And allow your mind to play back to this morning. Imagine you're just opening your eyes and pause there and just be with the miracle of returning to consciousness that allows you to interplay with this physical world. You have another day in which to play on planet Earth. And what do you see as you open your eyes? Whatever it is, look at it more deeply. If it's a bedside lamp, notice the details of it. What about it delighted you so much, enough to purchase it or accept it as a gift? How wonderful that it gives you light at night to do whatever it is that you enjoy doing as you prepare to sleep. Choose to be grateful for whatever you choose to notice more deeply. And as you rise to your first activity of the day, feel the floor or the carpet beneath your feet. And as you walk to the bathroom or kitchen, wherever your first stop is in the morning, notice the objects around you. Feel the air on your skin. Try to allow that which you take for granted every day to come alive for you. Choose to be grateful. I invite you to sink into that space where we are one with all that is, and know with me that that one infinite life, this infinite field of all possibility, is the fountainhead of all that is and all that is not yet. It is the fountainhead of me, the fountainhead of you. And know that being infinite in one, this life cannot be against itself, for there is nothing for it to be against, for it is all that is. Therefore, it cannot be against you. It cannot be against me. Therefore, it is for us. And knowing this to be true, let us lean into gratitude when life appears to throw us a curveball. Let us lean into curiosity when our buttons are all lit up. Let us breathe into the discomfort. Let us lean into the love and wisdom that is God and listen for direction and solution that comes from that higher place. And let us lean into a willingness to loosen our grip on that which no longer serves and open to something new in gratitude. Today, I am grateful for the love of friends and family, for the challenges that are waking me up, for the knowing of this new thought unity teaching that speaks to a wisdom greater than the beliefs which limit me, to a love greater than I think I might be capable of, and for my willingness to listen, and listen again, and be guided by that fountainhead which creates me always and in all ways. And so it is. Will the board members and Marguerite please join us up here?
Over the past several weeks, you have heard from our board members about the value of our intentional giving program. This program is for those of you who choose to set up a regular monthly donation to Unity of San Antonio. When you do this, it helps your board of trustees create a budget for the year. It supports us in being fiscally responsible with your generous offerings. It helps us to plan maintenance for our aging building and grounds, to hire and pay a living wage to our top-notch staff, to pay the myriad of bills necessary to keep things running, to purchase necessary equipment for our operations, and so much more. Many of you give regularly to Unity of San Antonio, and for that, we are so profoundly grateful. All are invited to consider joining our intentional program. You can sign up online by clicking on the donation button on our website and choosing Give to Intentional Giving, and then selecting how often you'd like to automatically donate. You can also call Kelly in the office, and she will help you set it up. Once you join the program, your IG donation will continue until you call or email our office manager, Kelly Force, to either change or cancel it. Your amount and regularity is totally confidential and completely under your control. year we began a new ritual called Blessing of Our Bounty. Everyone should have received a card when you came in this morning. Does anyone have a card?
Anyone need a card?
On one side is information about our IG program. The QR code will take you to the link to sign up if that is something you would like to do. And you'll flip it over. There's a space for you to write an intention or blessing for Unity of San Antonio. You are invited to write a blessing or intention, and then in a moment, you'll be invited to bring that forward and place it around the horn of plenty. We will display these blessings on the community center wall.
Meister Eckhart is credited with having written, "And suddenly you know. It's time to start something new and trust the magic of beginnings." A divine idea is always evolving, always becoming more of itself. And that is as true of the divine idea that we call Unity of San Antonio as it is true of you and of me. And as a community, we are evolving and growing. And so I invite each of you, in the way that suits you best, to join me in stepping into the magic of the continued unfoldment of the divine idea that we lovingly call Unity of San Antonio.
As we light this candle, we say yes to a deeper experience of our sacred selves. Will you say yes with me? Yes.
Get ready, my soul. 'Cause I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. 'Cause I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, into the sweetest kind of life. So get ready, my soul.
As we light this candle, we say yes to supporting the ongoing evolution of Unity of San Antonio as a divine idea in the mind of God. Will you say yes with me? Yes.
Get ready, my soul. 'Cause I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. 'Cause I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, into the sweetest kind of life. So get ready, my soul.
At this time, I invite you to bring forward your blessings and place them in the horn of plenty.
Get ready, my soul, 'cause I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul, 'cause I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, into the sweetest kind of life. So get ready, my soul. Here I go, deeper, 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 deeper than I've ever been before. Here I go, closer, 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 closer to my sacred soul. Here I go, deeper, 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 deeper than I've ever been before. Here I go, closer, closer, closer to my sacred soul. Get ready, my soul, 'cause I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul, 'cause I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, into the sweetest kind of life. So get ready, my soul.
We light this final candle in gratitude for each other. This is our community and our collective generosity and support of our spiritual vision, including gifts of time, talent, and treasure, is what makes this happen. Will you please turn to your neighbors and say, thank you for the gift of unity of San Antonio.
Unity of San Antonio thrives because of you. If you would like to make a donation today, giving options will appear on the screen behind me. If you would like information about Unity of San Antonio's program of regular or recurring giving, please email or call Kelly in the administrative office with our thanks. As always, thank you for your generosity, however you choose to give. For it is together that we co-create this community. This part of the service that we refer to as offertory is really a time of intentional practice. So let us today, right now, do just that. I invite you to prayerfully open to the flow of substance in and through and as you. Unity co-founder Charles Fillmore wrote, "It is the law of spirit that we must be that which we would draw to us. If we would draw to us love, we must be love, be loving, and be kind. If we would have peace and harmony in our environment, we must establish it within ourselves." Let us take the vibrational truth of these words inside and allow it to establish itself within us, shift us to a deeper knowing of this truth. From this state of consciousness, I invite you to hold your offering in your cupped hands, knowing that it is simply a symbol of abundance, and allow the vibration of our combined consciousness bless our offerings. Let us celebrate our abundance and bless our offerings by saying together, I am a living expression of divine abundance as I give from the fullness of my time, talent, and treasure. I open wide the channels of infinite prosperity, and so it is. If this is your first time here, would you please and thank you raise your hand so that we can acknowledge you? All right. Welcome. And if this is your second or third time here, will you raise your hand so that we can celebrate your return? All right. We are so glad that you're here with us today. In the seat pocket in front of you, you'll find a black envelope with the words, "This is for you." If you'd like to be kept informed about all of our community events, please fill out the welcome form you'll find inside and hand it to an usher on your way out. We typically only send one e-blast a month, sometimes two. And we will absolutely never share your email address with anyone. And if this is your first time, please get your free copy of the Daily Word from one of our ushers on your way out. The Daily Word is a Unity booklet that offers inspiration and practical teachings through daily affirmative messages. This is our way of saying, thanks for checking us out. In closing today's service, please join us in saying our community blessing and prayer for protection, followed by a closing prayer and song. Please stand as you are able, and let's say together, beloved friends, I see your divine light. I see your open heart. I see your life transforming. I see your divine entity as you radiate your light in the world. In our prayer for protection, the light of God surrounds us, The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.
Before we close our service today, I would like to acknowledge a visiting dignitary from another Unity church. In the back here, we have Reverend Shay Maltsby, who is a minister of Unity of Sussex County, here visiting us today. Please welcome her. You know, when we gather together as a group like this, we create a vibration that is really, really high, really fine, filled with love and peace and joy and all of the attributes of God that we are willing to allow through us and express through us. And so that, to me, that it becomes like a field of prayer. And so we've been inviting into this field the name of anyone that you know of who might be in need of a little boost, or a situation that you know that might benefit from this high vibration, whether that be one in your life or one in the world. So let's just take a moment to do that, and you can say the name out loud or say it in your mind or say the situation. Just hold it in that, in your mental space, in this vibration. And then if you would, allow your attention to move to your feet and to allow that connection of your feet with the floor to serve as a symbol of your deep and profound knowing of your oneness with all of life. And whatever gift that you have received from being in this community this morning, even if you are not yet aware of what it might be, I invite you to take the time to give it space. Let it take root in you. And give yourself full permission to be willing to feel, to experience your divine inheritance as beauty, as love, as wisdom, as intelligence, as peace, as harmony, as truly the light of the world. And let that soak in, all the way in, deeper than you've ever let it come in before. This is our time, and we are the ones. And so I invite you to carry that light that you are out into the world and let yourself shine. Be your full, magnificent self, because you matter. You make a difference. So let's let it be one of love, shall we? And will you join me in saying, and so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Reverend Nina. Before we part ways, I just want to say a quick thank you to our Sunday morning team. We have our youth ministry and hospitality team just across the parking lot. We have our AV team who worked really, really hard today trying to get everything right. Our ushers, prayer chaplains. Thank you so much, Gary, for being celebration host today. And thank you to our musicians and singers. But thank you to each one of you that got up and decided to share your time and your energy and your beautiful selves with us this morning. It means a lot to be able to spend this time together. So thank you for being here. But also, if you would like to share your beautiful voice in addition to your beautiful face on Wednesday, please stay after. We're going to have a quick rehearsal. So again, share your voice, whether it's beautiful or not. We would love to have you. So.
Let there be peace on